That's my bad. Anyway, we live. We live. What's up, fellas? It's good to see y'all.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, fellas? It's good to see y'all. Come on, man. I can't even get a hello or nothing. We going live. I come on this joint nice. Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Deacon.
Hello,
It's
there. Hello,
always
hello, hello.
a blessing, Deacon. It's always a blessing.
Hey,
All
no,
right,
but
man.
it's Biggie Steve's fault.
Huh?
He's talking off camera.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah. He threw us
hurt my
all
whole
into the
mood.
wrong season.
Yeah.
We all in the
I'll
wrong.
take that L. I'll take that L.
All right, all right. Welcome to the Wednesday. No, it's the Tuesday. Tuesday night. All right, anyway, it's the Washington Wizards weekly wrap up show.
That's the
We
name
go
of the show. What's
live
the name of
on,
the show?
huh?
What's the name of the show, man?
I just said it,
No, say it again.
huh? The
Say
Washington
it again.
Wizards weekly wrap up show.
Washington Wizards weekly wrap-up show.
Weekly wrap up show on Tuesday.
What's the name of the show, Deacon?
That's right. We're talking about Kyle Kuzma today. But first of all, let me say happy Thanksgiving, you fellas. It's coming up in a couple days. We're gonna be turkey down, watching football, maybe.
Ah,
Maybe.
you too.
Hey, listen, Biggie Steve. I'm blaming it on Biggie
What's the
Steve.
name? Biggie Steve.
Blame it
What's
on
the name
Biggie
of the show?
Steve.
What's the name of the show he just said? He said the Washington Wizards wrap-up show on Tuesday, right?
Weekly wrap
Yeah,
up show Tuesday.
that's
Live.
right.
I forgot week. And this Bama is talking about Sunday. What is he
No,
doing?
I'm not talking about
Thursday.
Thursday. They're talking about
Talking
Thanksgiving.
about the wrong sport.
I didn't say
I don't want to
anything
upset you.
about the Washington Commanders. I don't
I
say
don't want to.
football.
You said the name.
Said you're watching
It's-
football,
it-
maybe, might be sleep. I
uh,
don't know. But today we're talking about the Washington Wizards, and we're talking about that team that just can't get right.
The best team in the East.
Don't,
2-11.
you know,
Right
if
over
you,
the
if you
Pistons.
go if you go bottom to top, then yeah, you're right.
We're
yeah.
best. We're number 2.
Yeah, number two.
That's right.
All right, gentlemen. Hey, always come here every Tuesday, man. We try to do a live show every Tuesday, talk about the Washington Wizards because
Gonna
we
be
are
hard,
the
gentlemen.
MVPs of the DMV, and we talk about everything that has to do with the DMV Sports Network. And just so happens that the Washington Wizards are one of our teams, and they fall right in category of where we stand as a sports unit. We're at the bottom, can't get right. We got players that don't like to play with each other, don't play together well with each other, and some of them don't even seem to act like they want to be here in the huddles. So it's hard to find out whether we're going to be anything other than looking at individual players from time to time. And right now, I mean, we talked about Poole not wanting to even listen in the huddle. He's not performing on the court properly. I mean, he had a good game last night, but one game out of 20 ain't good. So we're gonna talk about Cal Kuzma today. Maybe we can get one dog out of this fight. Maybe we get one dude that has that dog in him that can score maybe 30 points. Give us 30. Because he easily scored 20. He's easy with 20.
Poole scored 30.
Can Kuz score 30 a night and be that caliber of player that we need as a centerpiece, really? Because right now, all we got is a bunch of young folk. Got a bunch of young dudes that are trying to learn how to play basketball in the NBA, and we don't have anybody to lead them down the road that's any good. That okay? Well, I can't even say that because these dudes won championships. Both got championship rings and play well on the championship teams. Just when they get to Washington, they wizard out. They learn how to play like wizards. Do we have to change the name? Is that what it is? We got to change the name, change the culture? Because right now, neither one of them is working. I don't know if it's the coach. Maybe we got to do a new coach like we got to do on the football team. Maybe I can do that. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go through that today, man, with our street reporter, Biggie Steve. Welcome, Biggie Steve. Tell me what's going on in the streets, baby.
What's up, Biggie Steve?
What's going on, fellas? I mean, it's a little bit of the same thing, pretty much. I mean, we're talking about Kuz now, so let me focus on Kuz because I don't want to even get started with the rest of the players. But as far as Kuz, I think he's consistent. I mean, as far as leadership, he's showing it. But I think give him another year. I think Kuz can actually be that captain. But for now, I think he's still kind of holding back right now because he did get that contract or whatever. This is what his first year getting that contract.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's still kind of like trying to put his get his feet wet a little bit with the team because now that it is his team in a sense, him and Jordan Poole's per se. But I think he just needs like another year under his belt where he could be a lot more vocal than what he is now. Because I mean, right now he's trying to just show the youngster. That's basically what it's about right now, especially with the front office. I mean, it's not about what Kuz can do, because we all know what Kuz can do. It's all about what Bilal can do, what Danny's going to do, what Kispert's going to do. We still have to see also what Johnny's going to do as well. So a lot of things play in a factor this year when it comes to like what some of these veterans are going, what they're going to do going forward. Because I kind of get what Kuz is trying to do. He doesn't want to overshadow, keep 30, 40, 50 points a game, whatever, trying to just, step on people's toes. He wants the youngsters to come up. He wants to see what he's going to be working with, like, long term. And I do the same. I wouldn't, don't get me wrong. I don't mind putting up numbers, but what's numbers when you don't know what the rest of your team can do? You know what I'm saying?
He's Biggie Steve is thinking real deep. He's
I
going
mean, you
real
have to
deep.
look at it like that because, I mean, Kuz already won a chip, so he don't really got nothing to prove. He got the model girl. He's got, what I'm saying? He's got the contract. Kuz got everything he needs. So it's just like the only thing that he really gotta say is get an all-star bid. I mean, other than that, like, really, what is Kuz playing for? There's nothing. He's not playing for another chip right now.
He's not.
I mean,
That's the problem.
Right now at this moment in time, he not. We all know he not.
No. Well, okay, yeah, you're right. But I guess
Yeah,
you're right. So Kuz is shooting 47% from the field. So coaching is what we're talking about. Because if you said the words you said, Biggie Steve, and Deacon, quote me if I'm wrong, we all know he ain't playing for nothing but just out there balling, with his model girlfriend and his stuff.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. He said he ain't really out there. Yeah, he goofing off.
No, he not goofing off. I ain't say goofing off. He's putting up numbers. He's putting up numbers, but he's not doing a Jordan Poole. Put it that way.
What's Jordan Poole?
He not munching.
Yeah, he not pulling a Jordan Poole. Yeah,
Deacon.
My bad.
We're not up for the shenanigans. This is a serious conversation live on weekly on Tuesday with the Washington, whatever the name of this show is, with Biggie Steve. I'm just glad that this guy's on to validate us. But I say this. I don't see anything, gentlemen, that's going to say that we're gonna move in any direction, man. This, I don't think I've ever seen it this bad. Can we come up with a time where we've seen it this bad? And we had some bad coaching. We had a guy by the name of Scott. What's the other Scott's name?
Scott.
That's Scott. Yeah, the other Scott. We stopped saying his name thinking he was that bad. It was the coaching for the Wizards. And I don't think I've seen it this bad, gentlemen. This is bad, man. I mean, Biggie Steve just said it. We got a guy who's a prima donna. He's running the show, and he really don't want to do anything. He's so cerebral. He's trying to pull the young guys up. I don't see it. Big Steve sees it, but I'm glad he does. Poole is out there. He's like, he's so good, he don't even have to listen to the coach, but then he's so bad that he gets 8 points a game before that. Then he goes 30. He's hot, cold, cold, and hot. Deacon says he only plays to the caliber of the person in front of him, which kind of does work for basketball, but That don't mean nothing. All that says is that the inmates are running the show, and our coach is not doing much of anything. And I like the homeboy. I want the homeboy to win, but he's losing in such a tragic fashion, man. This is bad, man. This is bad, gentlemen. And I'm not hearing nothing from you. Deacon down there lying. Biggie Steve is exaggerating. Al didn't even show up. This is bad, gentlemen.
I was like,
Bad.
he'll only be a part of it today.
Al said, man, Al told me, he texted me. I'm going to tell you what he said. He said, I am thoroughly invested in counting all my socks in this drawer. The drawers with the holes I am throwing away, and yeah, the lint in the dryer. Something like that. It was more important than this. Everything was bad. This is bad, gentlemen. This is bad.
Yeah.
What are we? We won 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Yeah, no, I tell you, you're right. 2 games to 2 losing teams. 2 teams under 500. I mean, I get it.
Thank God for Detroit. Thank God for Detroit to be worse than us. And I don't know how they're worse than us, but they are.
I mean, no, they actually tied, but they're 2 games. They played 2 games more than we did.
Oh, I'm sorry. They tied with us. Okay.
They tied with us.
Dang.
We're actually tied for first when it comes to the draft right now.
Damn.
Hey, look at it that way. Tied for first for the draft. Tied for first.
Overs with 21.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice step back on Giannis.
But, I mean, what else can you do, though, man? At this moment in time.
Y'all saw Kuz cooking.
Kuz is the man, though. I mean, that's the only thing that we got going on for our squad. If you want to
With
catch
all honesty, Kyle Kuzma can play. He's obviously a player. We don't have, I think, the right system to feature him in the right way. We play a lot of we're looking to build players up all at one time. Every player we got has to be trained and built up. We don't have anybody who's ready to play. Even Cullaby, who I like, he's not ready. You know, he's athletic, he's energetic, he works hard, he looks like he's engaged, but he is not NBA ready yet as far as
Who's to say that? Who's to say that? You?
I just said that.
Why?
Why? Because I watched the game.
And
he looks like he's not ready.
Better than or
no, he's not better than.
Less than.
I think he looked better than. I think he looked better than most of the rookies that we had in their starting years. He looked better than Kispert coming out.
Yeah,
he looked better than Denny coming out.
He looked better than Kispert now.
I mean, yeah.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say.
But you can't say that.
Different position.
If he looks better than them in their rookie years coming out, obviously he's doing something his rookie year this season.
Y'all crazy. That's a different position.
I mean, but you got to see Deegan, like, he's still young. He's wet behind the ears. At least he's getting the game time. So at least next year he's got that under his belt. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's going to take a massive leap within the next year. I think he's going to take a massive leap.
Okay, so Brandon says as long as we get a top 5 pick, we can lose every game. He believes in the front office. Look at how OKC is set up. We do have a new front office. We do have a new people picking in the draft, but can we rest on that? Because we really haven't had a good draft.
I need Brandon to give me some intel on the front office.
Hey, I'm right there with Brandon though. That's what I've been telling you guys.
No, you haven't.
Brand new front
You
office.
ain't been telling us that. Stop.
I did because I'm telling you, we have to trust the system. We have to trust the system.
Man, he said a curse word on here, Deacon. Biggie Steve, put it in the swear jar. We don't say trust no daggone system with nobody. No Caps, no Wizards, no Nationals. We don't say that.
Okay,
Stop
Trey Deacon. Let me see something. One last thing. Can you not say that the front office did a good job in the offseason getting rid of a lot of that salary cap and getting a lot of draft picks?
Yeah, getting rid of something is easy. Give me something.
No,
Tell me what
it's
you
not.
get.
Because we would have done. Why do you think we sat on Beal for so long? We sat on Beal way longer than we needed to.
The Suns are sitting Bill out.
No,
We
I'm
just
talking,
got
but yeah, but I mean, we were dumb. If our front office wouldn't have came, we were probably dumb enough to keep him another year. That's how front office we probably would have been dumb enough to keep him.
Well, we did give him Supermax
our
contract.
bench.
We did give him a Supermax contract. But what I'm saying is, again, we can dump people. We dumped what was it, Barton, or what's your boy name? The Laser. We dumped the Laser.
Yeah.
You can dump players. That's easy. Show me if you know how to pick players to come play. That's what I want. Show me what you get.
Of course. But nobody's gonna want to come to the Wizards the way we are right now.
That's what I'm saying. Show me
Nobody wants to come
here.
Washington.
Yeah, but but the thing that's why we have to rebuild. We have to rebuild.
That's the other word.
I know you don't want to hear it, but I mean we have to. We have nothing. We have nothing.
Listen, that's just case in point. We don't have anything. We don't have any draw here. I don't care what you can get rid of. Show me that you know how to pick players and bring them here to play that can play here in Washington, not in OKC. OKC is even a better draw than we are. Show me that you can bring something here.
But that's like trying to sell that's trying to sell copper for gold, though. It can't be done.
It can't be.
You can't sell copper for gold.
Listen, if you got enough copper, you can sell some gold.
Yeah, but we don't got enough copper for the gold, though. We ain't got enough copper.
We dealing with wood and
thank you
bottle caps right now. We don't have no value. Let me say something.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's gotten so bad, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I know Deacon, we were talking about how the name of the show is going to be, but the real name of the show is going to be Champions That Drink. We're going to be the opposite of drink champs. Everybody come on here, get drunk, because this is bad. The only fun we're going to have is that if we're drinking, gentlemen. So let's start.
So he's saying that Kuzma is planning to get an all-star spot.
Hey, man, whatever, man.
That's what I'm saying. If he can keep averaging 20 to 25 a night, I mean, he could probably get a backup. He could probably get a backup in the All-Star game.
Yeah, but even so, I mean, I don't even mind that. At least at the show. I mean, we ain't going away this year. That would help us to have a player in the All-Star. At least we get some recognition. Well,
that ain't even recognition.
No, I'm just saying. maybe a trade bait. Maybe he's get himself to be some trade bait because we need a little bit of everything, man.
But I mean, if you trade Kuz, I mean, your attendance is really going to go down. Kuz is the only thing pulling people still to the court right now.
Do you hear what you just said? You just said Kyle Kuzma is what's bringing things to the court right now.
I mean, that's it. It's the truth, though. That's the only thing bringing people to the court so they can see Kuz put up a half-court shot.
I want you to highlight that. I want you to highlight that.
Yeah. I mean, who else? Let me see. If I'm going to go to a Wizards game, let's just say I'm out of town. The only person I'm going to really think about is, you know what I'm saying, come from out of town is like, oh, we can catch a Wizards game. Who won the team? Oh, you got Kuz, you got Poole. Poole ain't doing shit, but you got Kuz, though. I mean, that's the only two people you're going to really recognize.
Yeah, okay. But my man right here, Rich, said that. Rich knows that Kuz is using the team. That's basically what he's saying. Right?
I mean, yeah.
I'm paraphrasing, but Rich is saying, hey, he's taking advantage of the opportunity to hone his skills to go someplace else.
But I don't know if he wants to, for real. Because I just feel like Kuz feels
got a max contract. Got the model paid.
Nobody's going to give Kuz a starter except for like lower tier teams. Nobody's going to give Kuz a starting position.
Hey man, he's got it all right now. He's going to dye his hair platinum.
Put a kiss in it.
You know, hey man, it's whatever, man. It's all good. It's all good in Washington, man. This is where we at.
This is what they saying about Washington.
The Washington shit show. Sure.
Shit show.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll lose a ton of games.
Shit show. Directionless.
Yeah.
No leadership. They need a vet. There's video of their huddles. Jordan Poole's like not really listening. He's like, you could tell his like body language. He's like kind of out of
That
it.
shit shouldn't happen.
Not really
I don't
focused.
I don't give a fuck who you are. The greats, that won't happen. That does not happen. You need good vets.
Wow.
It's true though.
Stop it.
It's true.
We're not supposed to
True.
admit that. We're live. We're live.
True.
But that was a training on how to manifest when the starter and the captain get out of pocket. They wanted to see what the other team or the other players was going to do. See, that's how you got to spin it, because you know that's what it happened, right, fellas? Because we are a better organization than that, right?
I don't know.
Oh man, he just said an S show. We an S
It's
show.
a shit show.
Yeah.
You heard him.
I mean, he's spitting facts though. I mean, until Jordan Poole, until somebody kind of lays that down on him, it's going to be the way it is. That's why I said either it's going to be a player or a coach, one of the two.
Well, this is. I mean, what we always talk about, the reputation that you have in the league as a team, kind of pigeonholes you into what kind of player you're going to get. We're not getting good players because we're not a good team, not a good organization. We're not showing people that we're trying to win. All we're doing is showing people that we have a team that we can put on the court.
And rebuild.
We can probably be 50-50 if we wanted
And
to.
rebuild, right? What Biggie
Right.
State said. Rebuild.
So this is why I was just saying, show me who you can bring to our team so we can play and win. Don't show me who you can get rid of. We can get rid of people. Everybody that we have probably plays better on somebody else's team. Show me who wants to come here. Get that person. Impress upon that person that you can be the difference on this team. You can teach these guys how to play with you and win. And I really, right now, I mean, like I said, we want the homeboy to win. We want the homeboy to do good, but he's not. Let's be honest. Unseld might not be the guy. Okay, right now,
it's homie.
nah. Listen, if it was me, I'd fire Unseld right now and go get Mark Jackson. Just go get Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
Why is he not a coach? This dude started with Golden State when they was nothing, and took and drafted and took them to the playoffs. I think he was done wrong, and I think he's probably a good coach, man. I mean, especially for young people. I mean, he's that that pat you on the back fella. You know that I got you covered, man. It's me and you. You know, I'm not going to. I'm not going to stay with you.
It's not a high bar for him. I mean,
We don't have a high bar.
Right, exactly.
So, I mean, it's whoever right now, man.
That's why I say, for me, if I'm management, I would just do a lot of changing before the half season. Like I said, I still like that Detroit trade. I like bringing in, you know what I'm saying, my guy, what's his name? We should have Jay Navi. I mean, he's not a hooper, he's a baller. And that's what I want. I want a baller. I don't want a hooper. Anybody can hoop. But ballers, like, they go out there and they ball every night. They bring their A game every night. And that's what Jay Navi does. And I like that. As a point guard, I think he would bring a little bit more like shit, Jordan. I mean, he'll probably put it like, shit, I'll take Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Jordan Poole's shot. If he's gonna be playing like that, let me take the shot. Because right now he's averaging what, 15, 20 points a game, and this is his second year. I mean, you can go nothing but up with him. I mean, his comparisons are what, what's my SGA. I mean, you got a couple of
Yo, easy, Biggie Steve. I know you're in the streets, but I ain't that ain't on the streets.
Jay Ivey is pretty. I mean, I follow it in college. Yeah. He's a pretty slick dude, though. He can get to the rack, and he got it outside.
Maybe more like me.
You know what I'm saying? Jay Navi's. That's who I really wanted before. You know what I'm saying? Instead of picking my guy, what's his name? that they just picked up, Johnny Davis. I
Oh,
was
come on.
hoping they
He's
would
trying
go.
to see
man.
low.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
He can't see
All
the
right.
court, man.
Hey, so I go back to Rich last statement, man. I think Rich dropped it, man. Rich, thanks for coming on the show, man. Hey, man, he said the team won't get better till West is gone. That's what we've been saying.
Yeah,
At least the last two shows. No offense to West, but the mentality of the players is killing them. And I think he's lost the locker room, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I think
so
so.
I think this Rich nailed it on this statement right here, man. This is it.
yeah,
This is it. This is where your boy who was talking about the S show. And he was like, yo, it's an S show there, man. No leadership is what that other cat said, who probably never touched the court ever, had the nerve to say there ain't no leadership.
yeah.
And was like, yo, I'm like, wow, you know. So Biggie Steve,
Yeah.
I like his, intel, and he was like, yeah, that's fact. So
Yeah,
Rich, you nailed it, man.
and that's
Thanks,
the
man.
first time I came on the show. I said you're only going to go as far as your coach goes. If your
Well,
coach is you're going to be shit.
Hey, if one of y'all want to come in, man, the link is in the chat. But also, let's wait. I mean, last week we ran down the list of how many starters we have.
We named two. Did we name two?
Three.
I think we had three.
We had three.
We had
Three in a possible.
Kuzma, and
Poole, and Cullaby. He said Cullaby.
No, I said be cool is a possible, but I said Tyus Jones could probably be starting for some of these.
You like Tyus Jones, huh? No, okay.
Tyus Jones, I mean, he's not turnover prone. A lot of teams like that. He's not a turnover machine.
You saying Kispert is not a starter?
Hell no.
Denny's not a starter.
Hell no.
Okay.
Swear up and down by Denny, and that's
Denny
his
is
favorite
player.
player.
He's good coming off the bench.
Love Denny. Deacon is a Denny fantabulous.
Yeah, you can go ahead with that, man.
Denny's not a starter. I'm sorry.
Denny's not a starter, man. And let's say
hey, it's funny how he gets so many opportunities.
I mean, what?
This is what.
But don't get me wrong. I'm not okay. You know why that is though?
Tell us why.
I don't want to be that person, but I'm just gonna be that person to say it.
Wait,
I mean, it's a cultural thing.
Wait. Our show is too damn small.
I might not be able to come back though.
Please like and subscribe now. When I get in, I'm editing my man. I love him. I know exactly.
This is my last podcast with y'all.
We're not going to say that. What we're going to say is, okay, and we're going to say back to coaching, and that's what it is, man. And I know exactly what you're saying, but that's what it is here on the DMV show because we have been cut. How many times?
Yeah, three times.
And we're so close to our goal. So we're going
to we're actually scared that's going to happen again.
I love all my coaches, though. I love them all.
It's a YouTube thing, man.
I don't
want anybody to infer nothing. What we're going to say is what we mean, and what we're going to mean is what we say. And what we're saying is his play on the court has not lived up to him being a starter. So we only have the three, and you like your boy, Tyus with. So I'm saying that we have two, and my possible
two in the possible.
Two in the possible.
Two in the possible.
We're playing spades.
I don't know why, man. I don't know why. I really don't. But I do believe that Gafford could start somewhere. I do. I think he could, and if he had the proper coaching, which is what we were talking about, he would be a much better player. He just doesn't have that. They let him do what he does instead of coaching him to a little bit more proficient. I think those are my two in the possible.
Not just coaching though. I think he would have if he would have had a better point guard. I mean, that's why I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't even mind. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't even mind CP3 because I think CP3 would have been lobbing it all day to him. Because
if
CP3
we
don't
don't
have a
we don't
lob.
have a lob in our system. We don't have
Right.
that in our system.
No, we can. No, he. I mean, when Westbrook was here, young, he was throwing big lobs to
Yeah, but
Gas.
Yeah,
that's
Westbrook
different.
did help him out a lot. Westbrook did help him out.
Okay, listen. He may see the problem. The problem with him is he has no base. He has no balance. He gets pushed around too much. He
Yeah,
doesn't know how to rebound. He doesn't know that he can't be directly under the basket and try to rebound the ball.
So
He gotta play
if he
angle.
was Deacon, if he had a little bit better shot inside the paint, just a little
A
bit.
shot.
Okay, let me just say this. All right, I know you're gonna
if
sound
he had a
crazy
3-pointer,
because I didn't see
Hey, guys.
Porzingis wasn't like that. But what saves him is that he's good. He's a good shooter,
yeah, he got the mid.
and that's one thing that Washington never can find are shooters. Nobody on our squad is shooting.
Yeah, we can't shoot.
And so I would believe if somebody got him to say, okay, within this radius, you're 80%. No matter what you throw up, you're 80%. And that's the paint and maybe a little bit outside. That's you, Gafford. That's it. We need you to hit that. We wouldn't be talking about him like we are now. I'm just saying.
I don't know what tradables you're talking about, man. Brandon, what tradables you talking? I mean, are we talking about hoping that our best players play good so we can get rid of them? Or are we ever going to train somebody up in our system and keep going? We're always looking to trade off for a good pick, and we don't ever pick any good people. Our picks suck.
Our picks haven't been
We don't-
showing up.
And let's take let's take a commercial break here, man, and say happy birthday to Earl Monroe. He played with the Washington Wizards at one point.
Earl, the Pearl.
Happy
That's
birthday,
right.
Earl.
Happy birthday,
His
Monroe.
birthday. Now I don't know if it's today or not, but it was this week.
Okay, well, thank you for that. I was clapping. Don't you know? All right, well, we'll celebrate.
No, we won't. Yeah, good on him. He made it. You know, it's all good.
Earl, can you still play?
Oh, Patrick Baldwin Jr. is his birthday. I
Who
think
is
a couple days ago.
PB&J.
Patrick Baldwin Jr.
PBJ.
Plays for us now.
Huh?
Plays for us now.
Yeah. He played with us now.
Wow.
He don't get no PT though.
Nah, he doesn't get no pay.
No.
And he's not half bad.
Happy birthday to me.
The guy look good.
It's not bad.
He's not half bad.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We're not gonna do that either. He's not happy. Hey, happy birthday to those individuals, man. Every another year around the sun, man. That's always good. But listen, oh, gentlemen, check this out. Still not feeling better. We've been live for quite some time, and you haven't made me feel better. Come on now. Let's see what Brandon said. Brandon said, yeah, Brandon ain't respond yet. So Brandon might not have the answer, but he is typing. And there's a slight delay. So we hope that Brandon does respond to Deacon's question, which is, what are you talking about when you're saying that we got tradable assets? What are they? So now back to Unsell Jr. You saying go get who, Deacon?
Go get who did I say? Biggie.
Dang, Deacon, is that bad, man?
Huh?
Now I did forget my old behind.
Yeah.
You're supposed to remember what you said.
Yeah, nah.
And look, here's the funny thing. Al's not here to mess with, but Binky Steve didn't say that. He was like, yeah.
Mark Jackson. I said Mark Jackson.
That's right. Mark Jackson, congratulations.
There you
Hey,
go.
all you young folk that watch this show, man, don't be laughing at us because it's coming to you too. It's coming to you too. And
Keep
it's
living.
not necessarily about the fact that we getting old and Alzheimer's or something crazy like that. It's just more like we just don't care. We don't care to remember. We learn to not care about remembering things unless it's important. And right now, the Wizards ain't important with 2-11 record. But Mark Jackson. So we get Mark Jackson. We get him mid-season. And you think that would be a change, Deacon?
I do because the problem. See, Unseld Jr. came in as a defensive coach, and we have no defense.
I'm about to say you saw the change in the defense.
We have no defense, and this has been from since he got
That did
hired.
not happen. You said it. Al said, and Biggie Steve, this is what last year, whatever. Al said it was your boy who left. We got rid of his contract. Bill. He said Bill had the locker room.
Oh,
Bill
Bill.
was the superstar, and Bill was running the show. So no, we couldn't get anybody to jump on the defensive scheme of what Unseld was saying, because Bill said, or whatever Bill said, Bill was the coach. He was a player coach more than what we thought. That's what Al's conspiracy theory was. But man, I have not seen an improvement on the defense whatsoever.
Nothing.
As a matter of fact, I haven't seen it at all, man. And that was what let me down in the very beginning, that we didn't learn how to shut down. And I think Unseld is getting overpowered by those that remained. So soon as Bill left, in a pool who's on the sideline saying, I'm not listening to this bum. Literally, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, man, this is my team.
That's what he said.
And that's what I heard him. That's what I saw his mouth. I can't read lips, but I'm guaranteed that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
And when a player is saying that in front of all the other players and there is no response from said coach, brothers, come on.
Listen, there was a power vacuum. There was a power vacuum that he left, and the clown came in and took over.
And the clown came in and took over.
That's what happened, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to tell you.
I mean,
that's what it seemed like to me.
Why Jordan's doing what he's doing, because I mean, it's just like, why should I shine for a coach that I don't want to play for?
And that's dangerous.
That's in the bad. That's in the bad.
I mean, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. But it's just like, but I get it though. It's just like, why I'm gonna put up all these numbers. We might win a few games, but at the end of the day, I just don't like your coaching style. I think
I get that, but let me ask you a question. How many coaches is currently working for Washington? That includes assistants and others. How many coaches do we have sitting on the bench?
I said a lot of coaches.
Oh, that's a lot of yeah. You got like a coach for every player.
Let's just pretend. Can we say more than 3?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, Biggie Steve, you the coach of the squad, and we went out. We drafted a
coach or assistant coach.
You the coach.
Okay.
And we went out. We drafted a superstar, and he comes in with a chip on his shoulder, and he's performing like similar to what we think Poole. We think. Again, allegedly, what Poole is performing as, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, what you just said, hey, man, why I'm going to play for somebody I won't play for? You know what the assistant coach, Trey Z, going to do? I'm going to be in his face like, well, I'm the guy that is going to tell you how it really going down. You ain't, your mama ain't, your daddy ain't. You going to play or you ain't gonna play. I don't care. I'm gonna be riding for you, Biggie. Yeah. I am working for you in our organization, and this new guy is in here selling wolf tickets. And I understand your political style of it, because the owner's looking at you. You can fire me tomorrow, so I'm gonna definitely ride for you. You feel me? Because at that point, somebody got to say it. Somebody got to bring it together. Now, one thing Poole gonna do, he gonna either say, I hear you, Coach Tracy, or I don't. That means I'm either gonna get him to understand and he calm his behind down, or I'm gonna be at Chipotle. But either way, I did my job as the assistant coach. That's the problem. It's
right
going
now,
through everybody.
He pulling a James Harden right now. That's all he's doing. He pulling a James Harden. It's either I'm the superstar. You're either going to fire the coach or you're going to trade me, one or the other.
Again?
And
how many times James Harden did that?
I mean, look at James. How many times James either pushed out a coach? Look at Doc Rivers, and now look at it. Doc is gone, and now he's out of Philly.
Did you see that reporter just light into James Harden, man?
Yeah, that was
funny. There's a reporter, and I don't know his name. And I'm just gonna say he did justice to the whole James Harden legacy, and he wore James Harden out. So much so for James Harden to where he is and the record they have. It was perfect. And that is what he did is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to say it. And somebody has to say it worthy of being listened to in this new social media age that the young folk got in order for us to bring this back together. Because like I said, if we continue to allow, this is a terrible term, but I'm going to use it, the players to run the show, not that the players can't have power or incidents, whatever like that, but everybody got to play their position. And until the player has the pedigree and the experience to be a coach one day, they got to listen. And the best way that you can lead is learning to be the best follower. And so therefore, if this continues, man, this is not going to end well. Period, man.
I mean, West is what I mean. West has to go.
Yeah,
I mean,
so now
that's the only
he's
thing
not the guy. He's not the guy.
He's not the guy. He's not been that guy for the last, because I mean, even before Jordan Poole got there, a couple of players, you know what I'm saying, just wasn't feeling his coaching style. Montrezl Harrell. You had, you know what I'm saying, what's his name from Caldwell Pope. I mean, a lot of players were unhappy with his playing style. And then, you know what I'm saying? And that's why there was so much locker room turmoil, players fighting each other, because he don't know how to coach even intermediate stars. Not even all-stars, but intermediate stars.
He doesn't know how to galvanize the locker room.
Yeah.
And make them believe that they can play together. Make them believe that they could do anything. Because when you have a Porzingis, Kuzma, Beal combination, hear me when I say that again.
Be having 30 games.
Exactly.
You should not be having 30 games. That's why I got pissed off last year.
You know the best team
we had somewhat players.
Listen, the best team we had, not I won't say the best team we had, but the best defensive team we had is when we had the triple centers. We had Lynn, you had what's the huh?
Yeah, the
Trez and Gafford.
Gafford, I'm talking about Gafford and your boy, the twin dude. You know what I'm talking about? Boris? The guy who started with the hook shot. Come on, guys. That's why it's three brains, man. I've got three brains here.
You talking about last year?
Nothing.
Huh? 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's why I said, yeah, Montrezl Harrell.
Not Harold's too small, man. Harold was 6'7".
No, but you didn't like Harold, but Harold played center.
He was too small. He
played small center, though.
Hey,
small center, there's no such thing as a small center.
No, you do have small centers. You do got small centers.
He played for the Wizards. Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah,
but
Montrezl
played.
Listen, I know Montrezl Harrell played for the Wizards. I'm not talking about Montrezl Harrell, though.
The name you didn't like what we said, but
you didn't
like that when that happened. You didn't like it when it happened.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about Lopez?
Lopez. Yeah. When we ran them three dudes out there, we couldn't be scored on, man. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a formidable back end line. That was formidable. We
couldn't get right.
Got rid of all of them.
But again, like I said, he don't know how to coach with the players that he's got. Some coaches can.
Boy, that sounds familiar.
You know what I'm saying? But some coaches, like you got coaches like Steve Kerr. You've got Coach Krzyzewski and Duke. You've got, you know what I'm saying? You've got coaches like, all right, they'll like
Mark Jackson.
You know the player that in football or basketball, like shit, I got the last person that you really don't want to pick, but you pick him up anyway. He'll make that player look like an all-star because he knows how to get the best out of that person.
He gonna get his 5.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
Like, I'm gonna use you. You gonna foul. And
exactly. You just gonna get rebounds all day. That's all I want. Give me 10 little.
All right. Take a break.
Take a break.
This is Color B in practice, mic'd up.
I'm talking. Actually, I'm talking. He would love to be mic'd up. My shoes are beautiful. Good job. I'm low. Great job. Yeah. I know you're happy right now. You guys got too much bounce. Ball on life. Ball on life. Go! Oh my God, you're a hater. Yeah, buddy. Yeah! Good job. Hey, sometimes I'm speaking French, but I say some crazy stuff, so be careful. Hey, you want a windmill? I didn't even jump.
I'm trying
So
to stop. Be cool with
what I
that man.
see, huh?
Mama, there goes that man.
Man, all I see is a whole bunch of people real happy about being 2 wins.
Oh, well,
But they loving practice, boy.
Bilal just happened to make it to the NBA this year.
Hey, they said Coach West gave a buffet after the practice. It's all good.
I mean,
No
yeah,
doubt,
yeah,
Brandon.
we know that. We know
Well,
that.
Brandon, I just want to ask you, how long have you been a Wizards Bullets fan? And when I say Bullets, that was their name.
I hope people know that.
1978, Brandon. We were around watching the championship.
Championship, baby.
Wow.
Oh,
And so I need you to understand there,
I don't even
Brandon.
think I was born yet.
But Brandon, hey.
Oh, you wasn't around for the championship?
I wasn't
You know
born
what,
when the
Big?
championship was around.
You was right. This might be the last Tuesday because you talking reckless now, sir. That's reckless. You don't say that out loud.
I'm
Say that
hoping I'm alive when they make the next championship.
Wait till we get off the live, man.
For
But
real.
anyway, but Brandon, you're right. The patience is wearing thin, and we are honest about it. And we want to say that, yeah, it's hard to watch. I just need some competitive games. I need to see some growth. Maybe if I saw a little more defense every now and then, maybe if I see some better rotations, maybe if I see a lot of things, Brandon, I wouldn't be so salty. But unfortunately, I still am, and I will remain this way until I see something. So I called Biggie Steve to jump on the show. Big Al is so frustrated. He hasn't shown up yet, and I don't think he's going to show. And you know why? Because he is done. But I came on.
I'd rather fold socks than be on
my
this
man
joint.
Biggie Steve is here. And you can be on too, Brandon. If you go up and find the link, if you want to jump on, you can be on too. We here every Tuesday, folks.
Yeah, we just having
Giving
fun.
it to you raw
We just
and
having
hard
fun.
and pause.
We love the
just
team.
giving it to you.
It's part of our system, part of our makeup, man. That
Hey,
we
is that Hawk?
clown these cats, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
Hawk
we
jumped on late. Hawk, why you jump on so late, man? What's up, man? Yeah, we talking about the Wiz, man.
Let's give a man Sherman some love.
That Gafford.
Yeah.
No, Koozie Coos. Oh, no. Who's that? Ah!
Shammer. Isn't that his name? Shammer? Shamu?
Shamit.
Shamit.
Landry Shamit.
Like dude, man. Like dude.
It look like we care.
But he come off the bench.
I mean, he's a trading piece, though.
Huh?
He's a trading piece.
Still talking about? They always ready. Soon somebody get half good to trade him.
He's a
Get him
trading
on the team.
Brandon went back to 89. I'm not even gonna tell him
89,
how old I
yeah.
was at 89. But that's all right. Hey, he's here with us. And Mr. Hawk TV has shown up, man. And Hawk, hey man, Hawk, we've been on here, man, crying, fussing, fighting, doing what we gotta do. Hey, and Hawk, we on here every Tuesday at 8, not 9. 8, man. So if you want to come on and talk trash with us, man, come on the show. You know what I'm saying?
He said we haven't been relevant since Paul Pierce was here.
Yeah, hey, do you remember that game with Paul Pierce? Get
In the
game
corner,
up,
baby.
Man, I called ball. I said, yes, sir.
That was
Hey,
funny.
man. That was beautiful.
That
Man.
was yeah. They gave us some hope, man. They
Hey,
gave us
and
some hope.
look, and we know what we were saying. People were saying that Paul Pierce was washed up. People was talking bad about Paul Pierce. Yes, they was. I remember.
I wasn't.
They were like,
I knew that we were gonna make the playoffs with Paul.
right, and that's
Paul was gonna will us there.
Hey, man, listen. I thought we was moving in the right direction. It was beautiful. It was it reminded me of a Wizards Bobby Three Sticks. It was just nice, man. It was nice.
And
Yes, that's
notice
right.
that-
I call game. That's what Paul Pierce said.
But
Hawk
you notice
TV.
when
I call
Paul
game.
gone, though, everything went downhill after that, though.
Exactly, because
That was our
we are
leadership.
not
Paul was our leader.
consistent. We're not consistent. You need a vet that's going to at least give you 2-3 years to get everything together. And look, so it starts off with the vet carrying the team and the vet playing in collaboration and a synergy, and then the team carrying the vet before the vet goes off into the Hall of Fame or whatever it is, and then the team follows suit. That's what it is.
That's why I think Paul needed. I really wanted Paul to stay another year, but he got traded though, because I think they needed that leadership, especially Wall. Wall needed that because when Paul left, Wall just was like
he became the prima donna and the leader.
Yeah, he did. His head just swole up.
There you go.
And I was
That's right.
I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, Paul would have just brought him back to earth. Like, look, you ain't won nothing. You know what I'm saying? You made it to the second round, but that's nothing. Like, let's see what you could do. And then we could have been building from there. We could have gave him like another 2 to 3 year contract, and then we could have just started building pieces around it. But
That's a good call.
Front office.
And we also had a lot of haters, man, on Paul Pierce. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. A lot of people was hating on Paul.
They
They didn't see the value on him.
Yeah. But they was hating themselves when he left, though.
Amen. That's facts. Facts.
That's true.
Because I'm gonna tell you, we ain't sniffed the second round since then.
Your boy Hawk TV said what happened to Rui after he left. Rui done fell off, man. Rui fell off, came back. Just enough for us to trade him.
Yeah. And now who look better, Rui or Denny?
Stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's another thing. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I love Denny, though. I love Denny.
Yeah, he's great.
He's awesome. He's awesome.
Y'all gotta stop that, man.
Nah, I mean, yeah.
I gotta stop that.
But nah,
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey,
I
Hawk.
just don't think Denny's a starter. I think he's just a backup. He's a great backup. He truly
Okay,
is.
so we've been scouting this guy. I saw on Twitter we were scouting this guy for next year. Well, we were trying to catch him early so he don't get picked up by somebody else, I suppose. But you know how the Wizards do, man. We try to get him early, get him out of diapers, see if we can train him up.
What?
That's how we do it, baby. We catch him early.
God.
That's
No.
the guy.
What is this and one video? Is that an and one video?
Man, I don't know. Don't look at me for that.
That's the ice cream truck tournament.
I was like, with that spider from band one.
A full ice cream truck. That's poppity popcorn, baby. That's
Hey, man, he could be starting next year.
no question for Duke.
For us. He gonna come straight out of high school.
Oh no. It would be us to pick him up too. That would be a Wizard thing.
It was the pick.
That would definitely be a Wizards pick.
All right, listen, let's get out of here, man. Hey, listen, the point is that we suck. We know we suck. So you might as well have some fun with it.
We had some constructive.
We don't suck. We're
conversation
just
here.
rebuilding.
We
The
suck.
word is rebuild.
My man Brandon said we suck until so we get that number 5 pick, baby.
Biggie Steve said Kuzma is a strategic genius, pulling his team together by not playing as well and no leadership in order for them to foster a different kind of synergy to build upon the rebuild in order for him to be a leader. That's what he said. That's what he said. I heard him say.
Now, I don't know in them words, but
Maybe not exactly.
you're not exactly in the words.
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
But close enough.
Don't quote me on that.
Hey, man, let's hope the Wizards can get a win. Can we get a win? All right, we play Charlotte. Will we play Charlotte next?
All right, let's get a pool going right now. The next Wizards win will be when?
Ooh, good question. Let me see. Let me look at the schedule real quick because I don't know it by heart.
Yeah.
All right, so the Wizards. Yeah, we play Charlotte, 4-9 Charlotte, and then a 10-4 Milwaukee, and then a 6-6 Atlanta. I got us going ahead and getting the Charlotte win, man. I
Okay.
got the Wizards beating Charlotte tomorrow at 7. All right, we're going. Milwaukee going to beat the brakes off us, and then we're going to give Atlanta a decent game. There I go.
So you're thinking we're going to get ours next Wednesday against the Hornets?
That's right. Well, tomorrow. Yes, right. Tomorrow against the Hornets.
I think we're going to get our next win against Monday, November 27th.
Detroit.
Against the Pistons. And why I say that is because the Pistons aren't going to, they're right behind us. And they're probably going to be like, well, we don't want them to get the first spot. So we'll kind of tank as well. So it's going to be all about who's the better tanker.
We always do bad against that big African, man.
It's going to be like, who can tank the best in the third and the fourth quarter without making it suspicious?
That big African does not like losing to us, man. That we literally, man, when he comes in town, we check in with him. So I'm just saying,
yeah.
Somebody, I hope you're right. I hope somebody told him that, because when he come in here, yeesh.
Yes, he's exactly right. But yeah, mark it down. Monday, November 27th. Wizards Pistons. Battle
you got
the first draft pick.
Hey, that's it, baby. We're gonna get out of here.
You can say, forget, I ain't even gonna call.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't think we're trying to win, so I'm not even gonna put it in that category, man. I think we're biding our time.
Real early in the game to say we ain't trying to win nothing.
Listen, it's obvious. It's obvious. We don't know how to close for one. I mean, we was up 20 points at one time, one game this year, and we threw it away in the fourth quarter just like we did last year. So that's what I'm saying. We need a new coach. We need to go ahead and just let it go. The experiment ain't working. Homeboy ain't get it done. We got no defense. We don't have any shooters. We got.
But they're not going to. Wes's name carries in that organization.
Well, send him up. Send him up in the
organization.
organization. Don't let him sit coach on the street.
I mean, yeah,
I think you named it.
But as far as
send him up,
yeah, but his dad won a chip there, so they're looking at, well, we can't carry his.
Put him in a suit and tie. Put him in a suit and tie and let him walk around.
You know what it is, Biggie Steve? You just nailed it, man. In the organization, they remember, and the young folk that he's coaching don't, and they can't even find a YouTube of the '78 Washington win. So that's the problem. So then it doesn't even resonate. It's not even that we can see the daggone tape. And so maybe that's what it is, man. And matter of fact, when I get off this live stream, I'm gonna try to pull up the 1978 NBA championship, see if I can find it. And if I can't, then there's your reason. That's what it is, man. It's just a story.
It's real.
A myth.
So that means
it is what it is. All right, fellas. Let's go ahead.
Hey, Hawk TV, Brandon. Thank you for jumping on with us, man. Not to mention my man, Ramen 79.
Rich showed up.
Thank you for dropping it down. We really appreciate y'all.
Rain Man.
Those of you who commented, we had a couple more here showing up. Y'all can comment too.
Definitely.
You can also jump on. And do us a favor, if you're just getting on, like and subscribe, man. These OGs, man, we get on here. Guess what? We convinced this guy, Biggie Steve, in them streets to jump on every Tuesday with us. So at least you can do him a solid. Jump on, man, like and subscribe. Hey, Biggie, where can they find you otherwise? You still just in them streets?
Always in the streets. I'm just like